It is one of the great moments of any major championships, including these Commonwealth Games. Rowan Browning, Australia's fastest man, fastest at the Olympic Games. Can he be the fastest at the Commonwealth Games? He's made his way to the final. A great opportunity. He's in the mix for medals. We have it all in front of us. 10 seconds to really refine his history, his mark on this race in Australian history. It is set up beautifully.
He looks fast, he feels fast, and we're hoping that he can clinch a medal in this final. Going to be called so beautifully by Tamsin Manu and Bruce McAvaney.
Emma, thank you, and you too, Shervo. So they wait, the fast men, before a packed house, and there is the lineup. It's a great field, and Simbini's hoping to do what Don Quarry and Linford Christie have done and win more than one gold medal in the event. He's probably the favourite in front of Omanyala, and after that, it's a blanket, and Browning's in that blanket. He's there right up to his last stride, I think. He's got a great chance of doing something special here.
Oh, it's so exciting. I think you're right. Simbini is definitely the one to watch, but Rowan Browning in with a huge shot to give the Australians a medal here in the men's 100-metre sprint.
So it's been 60 years since we've won a medal in this event. It's a long time, 60 years. Here's Azamati. Ghana has won a bronze medal in the past. He's been in sparkling form all year. Look at that personal best of 9.90. A Sri Lankan in the final. New ground being made in recent times. 9.96.
He had to work hard in that semi-final to make it here to the final.
So the Kenyan record holder, the African record holder, Kenya won the gold medal in this event in Perth in 1962.
Former rugby player, he's one to watch.
He deserves to be the favourite. He's been so close to medals in 2 Olympic finals and World Championship finals, and he's the defending champion.
He isn't since that Gold Coast 100-metre title. He's just gone from strength to strength.
Esame goes for Cameroon. They've never won a medal. He's a fast finisher.
Yeah, the environmental engineer. He missed that start in the semi-final, but wow, he finished strong.
Listen to this roar. Mitchell Blake, so even his last gold medal was Linford Christie's second in this event in 1994.
He's a quality runner and he's really enjoying this crowd.
He's worked them there, and then the youngest man in the field from Wales. No medals for Wales in this event.
Another character coming through from Wales. He's the British champion and he ran really well in that semi-final.
And now it's our turn. It's all about business, isn't it?
Yeah.
No showmanship here. All about getting a job done.
He looks really focused, doesn't he? He's, you know, this is a really big moment in the career of Rowan Browning.
Well, just 4 finalists in 30 years for Australia. No medals for 60 years. No gold since 1950, our only gold. These chances don't come along too often.
I think there'll be a lot of people up in Australia. They want to see an Australian sprinter on the world stage, and Rowan gave them so much hope in Tokyo last year. He's had an interesting run-in, but that semi-final has given us hope.
Just nervous moments, aren't they, for all of them, even for Simbini. A bit of history awaits him, perhaps. It's the tense moment. So Browning will be closest to us. It's what he's dreamt about, being there amongst it when it matters. There's the South African champ. The only South African to win this event.
There's nothing quite like those moments before a 100-metre final.
Can Kenya do it as they did in Perth? The 8 fast men of the Commonwealth.
athletes, all waiting patiently behind their blocks down at the far end of the stadium. Which has been so raucous for so much of it. Now there is a respectful silence all the way around this Alexander Stadium.
There's Amati. He's on the right. Abakoon next to him. There in lanes 1 and 2.
On your marks.
And on the marks they come. Simbini in the middle with Omanyala. They're the two men that staked the biggest claims in the semis. Mitchell Blake was a fast finisher. Browning got out quickly. So the last moments. It's been a long wait, hasn't it? We're about to go. We're about to find out something here in a big way.
Set.
Got out pretty well, Browning. Simbini a bit slow. Omanyala. Browning's right up there at halfway. Omanyala in front. Rowan can get a medal. Omanyala wins it. Rowan's just out of it. Simbini second. Kenya wins. South Africa second. Azamati or Abakoon. Browning gave it a shot. He wasn't far away. Kenya win as they did in Perth in 1962.
Well, he wasn't far away from it, was he?
He was in the mix.
His first 60 metres, he really, you know what, he's come ahead leaps and bounds since Tokyo. He put himself into the mix and he was right there. He just lacked a little bit of that strength that he needs to work on in the back end.
It's Kenya, South Africa and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka get the bronze and Ghana get 4th. And then Azu and Browning has finished with a 10.08 in 6th position, but he's... I think that's it. No, that time's just ticking over now. No, it's slower than that. So I was looking at his best this year. So it's Omanyala, Simbini, Abakoon, Azamati, Azimi a close finish. And now Browning has finished. We're just waiting on the photo finish.
And he looks bitterly disappointed, but I'm okay with that, Bruce, because that says to us that he wanted more. And it's okay. In terms of training age, he's still really young.
10.20 for Rowan, so he finishes in 6th position. It was tight around 4, 5 and 6. He's a beast, this man, isn't he? A former rugby player. He's the African record holder from Nairobi last year. He's got to the World Championships only hours before he had to run. The visa problems that he had in Eugene. Simbini didn't quite do it. Only 2 men have been able to do it. Don Quarry and Linford Christie. And what about this? Can you believe a Sri Lankan gets a medal in the 100 metres? Richo, he should be a very proud man. He gave us a big, big thrill there.
Yeah, Bruce, he should be a very proud man. 4 finalists in 30 years. It's hard to make the 100-metre final. And by gee, at 60, you were giving them something to really think about, Ro.
Yeah, running from lane 8 is one of those things you can just try to stay relaxed. That's what I was trying to do, but probably just didn't have quite the gas.
Well, how do you reflect on it now, the whole experience? You're in the mix. Do you get a lot of confidence out of this? You were really mixing it with them.
Yeah, it's nice to make a final and go 3 rounds of running. It's a first for my career, so it's a step in the right direction. I would have loved to have been on the podium, but it's a tough event.
That's the beauty of you, mate. You don't seem satisfied with this. Many would.
Yeah, that's right. Not satisfied by any means, but also not too beat up. You know, it's been one of those seasons, and you're just always learning.
At World Championships, though, you would have finished World Champs questioning where your form was at, so you've come on so much since then.
Yeah, absolutely. After World Champs, I thought about almost packing it in, you know, because the shape wasn't there, and I thought, well, might as well go home and just get into some work for next year. But I'm glad I came here. It's been a great experience. Yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world. How
important's Andrew Murphy been in your career and making sure you go to the next step?
Oh, Murph's just been at the core of everything. He's guided me. He's been so much more than a coach. He's been a mentor and a friend. And I can't overstate the importance of his impact in my career. You know, he's the one who got me into the sport. So thanks for everything, Murph.
Are you aware of the enormity and the impact you're having in Australia? People are waking up in the early morning to watch you tonight?
Is that true? I got no idea.
Mate, we've been promoting you heavily, and I think everyone's sort of getting around and loving the way you go about it. That must mean a lot, though.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate hearing that, Richo, so thanks for that, you know. Like I said, it would have been nice to get on the podium, but I learned a lot this year, so I got some things to take away, and we've got another World Champs next year and then the Olympics shortly after that.
I'm sure there's some loved ones that have got up early in the morning that are keen to hear from you, mate, so give it cheerio.
I'm sure, yeah. Thank you to everybody who got up to watch. I think it's proper early there, so I appreciate all the support.
Keep up the good work, mate. We love watching you. Cheers.
Interesting interview, wasn't it? So reflective there. We've watched a couple of replays and he was oh so close to the medals. He looked a big medal chance at 70 metres. He's a powerhouse, Omanyala. He's the fastest man out of Africa and he gets that Commonwealth gold medal. We don't think of Kenyans as sprinters, but they've had some great sprinters and 400-metre runners, and now they've got the champion of the Commonwealth 60 years after they got there first. So here's the official result. It's Omanyala Simbini Abakun, and then Azamati, Azu and Browning. Look how close it was between 3, 4, 5 and 6. It was a great final, one to remember.